we go. All right, with Senator Tarr in Gloucester, what's going on? This is our annual visit, Bruce, so what's happening?
Well, it's great to see you again, Rick, and it's always great to have you come by and see what's going on here at Kent Circle. What's happening right now is we're making final preparations for the tree lighting that's going to happen this coming Sunday at around 4 p.m. after the Santa Claus parade, and there's just a whole lot of activity going on here. Finishing touches on the tree, we're putting ornaments on the tree, finishing up putting lights on all the smaller trees here at the circle.
Yep.
And right now I'm working to put things on the stage so that we have the stage decorated in preparation for Sunday's events.
All right, there's the stage behind you. What goes on at the stage?
Well, this year we're going to have at the stage a number of different singers, and we're going to have the bell ringers, which are a classic, and they're returning here to the stage at Kent Circle. People love them. They do a tremendous job, so we're expecting them. And then Ringo's got some other talent lined up, and we're going to have one of our favorites, Aurelia Nelson from WBOQ, is going to be our host this year.
Awesome. And how long has the Tarr family been doing this?
It's about 23 years, and for the first 3 years the tree came from somewhere in Gloucester.
Right.
And then after that I reached an arrangement with our sister city, Shelburne, Nova Scotia. The mayor and I, on a Sunday morning when Ringo couldn't find a tree, came into the house and said, what are we going to do? I said, I have an idea. I picked up the phone, I called the mayor of Shelburne and said, we really need a Christmas tree.
This is somewhere up in Canada?
Shelburne, Nova Scotia. And we are sister cities, and we had at that time recently signed a sister cities agreement, and I had been there and been to the library. They had a beautiful new library. They didn't have enough books.
Yep.
I said, we'll give you books for your library if you give us a Christmas tree. And he said, I don't even care if we get the books, but let's do the deal. And ever since then, 20 years now, this tree has been coming from Shelburne, Nova Scotia. We have a new partner now in this venture, and that is the Topsail Fair, and they make a contribution in the city's name to the people of Shelburne, and they are planting trees on their main street in Shelburne, Nova Scotia from the people of Gloucester.
Ah, so every tree we take, we put one back.
Exactly.
Oh,
actually
that's pretty
put two
cool.
back.
Oh, okay. Finally, Senator, a couple of things here. You got, I didn't notice this before, but there's an anchor down here in the tree because...
every year is different, Rick. The tree goes a very long distance down into the ground, and there's a huge underground cement structure that holds the tree
right here?
so that it wouldn't go over. Exactly.
Okay, let me take a look at that.
And so what happened this year is we had a little bit of a crack develop in the tree, and so we had to get together and figure out a solution, and Ringo's very good at that.
Oh, yeah.
So he improvised a solution, and it's a two-part solution. The tree is being held together to give it more strength by some ratchet straps, and then yesterday we poured some new cement concrete anchors just to make sure it doesn't turn in the wind, because it's going to be windy over the next couple of days.
That is amazing.
We want to make sure everybody's safe.
Okay, now the stage over here, you house this somewhere on your property. Does this belong to the Tarrs?
Well, this is another Ringo invention.
On 4th of July and so on.
He created this stage. This is the second edition of it, but it's basically the same thing. It folds up so that it can travel down the road, and it has been as far away as Nantucket, but it was largely created for this particular event so people can be on stage, and also for the concerts that happen on the boulevard.
Okay, and on Sunday, the parade starts and ends. It starts on the other side of the city, but it ends here.
Starts at the Everett Jodrey State Fish Pier at 3 o'clock, ends here, and then as soon as it gets dark, we start things here and we'll light the Christmas tree.
It's awesome. It goes along with the flags, and the flags aren't flying, but they are every summer. Senator, thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Rick. Merry Christmas.